Hello everyone and welcome back. Open your journal and let's begin by making some marks on the left hand side of the page. There are no rules. Pick up some felt pens, simply make whatever marks you feel like making. Let yourself go. Make silly marks. Make marks that don't look like anything at all. Draw a squiggly line, a circle, or an imperfect scribble. There doesn't need to be a reason for any of it. You might also like to experiment with materials that make you feel a little uncomfortable. I'm using charcoal here along with pens, pencil, crayons and sticks, and my fingers are getting really black. If you're somebody who doesn't like getting your hands dirty, see if you can resist the urge to immediately go and wash them. Just notice the uncomfortable feeling and stay with it for a little while. And if you love getting your hands dirty, perhaps choose something else that takes you slightly outside your comfort zone, because that's really what this exercise is about. We're gently training the perfectionist within us to discover that we don't always have to make something pretty. So I'm changing colors here and I decided to create some leaves, just random leaves, not really thinking at all. And here using some watercolors or water-soluble crayons. And my hands are still dirty. I haven't washed them yet. And allow myself to sit with that uncomfortable feeling while I continue. Adding different colors without planning them, adding water and letting things run into one another and seeing what happens. Use whatever materials you feel drawn to, and you could even try something you don't particularly like using. Let your page become a collection of random things, lines, shapes, scribbles, and experiment. And stay with it for a while, because underneath all this, we're working with that perfectionist part of ourselves, the part that sometimes whispers that what we're doing isn't good enough. As you create, begin to notice what comes up. What is that inner voice saying to you? Notice your body. Do you feel tension anywhere? And what happens inside you when two colors don't go together? My page became quite muddy here, and almost immediately my inner critic said it's awful. But after a while, something interesting happened. I started not to care quite so much and began following my intuition. I felt like using my fingers to spread the color around, so that's what I did. So now it's time to do a bit of writing. Keep this sentence in mind. I'm good enough before ... and then begin completing it in your own way. So I'm good enough before I get everything done. I'm good enough before somebody approves of me. Good enough before I get it right, etc. Whatever comes to mind. And then now I decided to tear some paper, and rather than carefully cutting them, I'm placing them randomly onto my page and creating a little background for a tag. And on the tag I wrote I'm enough, and perhaps finish your page with those words too. I'm enough, not when everything is finished, not when everybody approves, not when I finally get everything right. I'm enough just for now. I hope this little creative process has helped you quieten your inner critic and given you a little more freedom to experiment and simply enjoy creating. Just a little note before I go, you may have noticed that I haven't been posting every week recently. That's simply because I'm working on a few projects behind the scenes, which I'm hoping to be able to share with you in the months to come, and very excited about sharing those. In the meantime, there are already quite a few videos here on the channel, as well as on my French channel. So do have a look through them whenever you need a little inspiration or some encouragement to keep journaling. Until the next video, I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care of yourselves, your hearts and your loved ones. Bye.